Today's episode, in its entirety, will be filmed on the drone. So since it's slightly impractical to film with a bunch of people around, I figured I'd just walk and talk. And I don't honestly know if you can hear me at all, hopefully. And if the filming today is a little different, well, I've never filmed myself on a drone before. I'm also really hoping that I don't gouge my eye out. Oh, as a disclaimer, I would not recommend ever doing what I'm doing right now. Unless you are trained professional and you know what you're doing with a drone, do not fly a drone right next to your face or anybody else's face for that matter. There's a high probability that you could die. So please use caution, use smartness, and don't ever do this. Have you ever asked yourself if you could have one skill, what skill would you have? Personally, I'd want the skill of creating new habits. Why? Have you ever thought about that? If you ever became really good at creating new habits, you could create any life that you wanted. It's part of the reason why I started this was because I wanted to challenge myself to try new things. You know, who knows what I could be good at that I've just simply never tried before? Maybe God's given me ability in some area that I've just never even honestly considered. It's crazy how your perspective can change when you see things from a different angle. And so that's part of this 30-day challenge. And so for me today, the new thing is I've never filmed an entire episode or even an entire video just on a drone. Also, this new Phantom 4 I just have is incredible. I honestly love this drone. It's super duper fantastic. It's super stable, it stays where I want it to, it doesn't need crazy weird updates. I'm really liking this guy. You know, for the longest time, I feared trying new things. And I feared that I was going to be awful at everything I would ever try. And so I always stuck with like a core competency. And it is smart. It's very smart to stick with things that you're good at, that you can know you can be strong at, and that you know you can do well. But sometimes you just don't know what's out there if you don't ever take a risk, if you're not willing to try new things and experience life in a whole different way. Who knows what could happen today if you just chose to see life from a little bit different perspective.